We are rolling. And what episode is this?
134.
134. And today I find out that there's an L and an R inside the headset we've been using for, right? Like, how come no one told me till today? Was it like a behind the scenes joke?
I don't think it's really rocket science for most people, but I'm glad you figured it out. You're enlightened now.
Right? Like, now I know that this is left.
Yes.
And I can remember it but I was always putting this on the right. So I've been backward through all the podcasts.
There's a lot about you that's backward. Not just that.
Don't even start with me to say, Katrina, please come back. Please. Now, Katrina's out for a second week in a row, which gives you another shot here in the podcast.
Yeah.
And I know you're really excited about it.
I'm so excited to be
Right?
stealing
Look at that
Katrina's
face.
spotlight.
Well, Katrina, 1 week she was sick. Now, Katrina is a mother of a very young baby. He's 8 months old now.
Or seven
or 8 months old.
Yeah.
And last week she was so sick she couldn't come to work. And you don't know this woman the way I know her. She would come to work. This week she's off again, and she's still doing, Katrina's amazing. She's still doing all our social media, but we're sending love over because this week they had a fire in their house.
It's like tragedy after tragedy.
Right? Like,
horrible.
And plus she has to work with me.
Yeah, I think coming into the office would be a little much.
Yeah, it's too much. It'd be like the icing
the
on
nail
the
in the coffin.
The proverbial nail in the coffin.
We're giving her her space.
We
needed.
miss you, Katrina. Well, at least I do. I think Maren's just jealous because she wants your spot anyway.
Oh, so badly.
Right?
Yeah.
I heard all about it this morning.
I've been looking forward to this
I had to go
moment.
out of my way to thank her for doing the podcast because she wasn't expecting to do it and blah, blah.
Yeah, because are you prepared? Prepared for what? I didn't even know I was doing this until late last night.
So what do you know about diamonds in India? Today we're accessing India. And guys, this is a big topic in the world right now in the diamond industry, and it's been overshadowed by the fact that De Beers and, the sale of the company and the collapse of the mine diamond industry. But there's some statistics you need to know about De Beers. Do you know, India, do you know, for example, that the first diamonds ever found in the world were found in India, the Golconda mine, which is still a very famous, for experts in the industry, a very famous mine in the world. In fact, they talk about Golconda because these are the whitest diamonds in the world. And I want to talk about white just for a sec because it's driving me crazy how people don't get the message. Look, because De Beers in the diamond industry told you cut in a diamond is the thing that makes them most beautiful. It's a lie. It's another lie the industry told. It's transparency. And so these are the whitest, brightest, supposedly the most beautiful natural diamonds in the world. If you put a lot of them on the D color scale, they're like a C, which isn't even on the scale. And that mine, do you know when that mine was found?
I believe it was 2,000 years ago.
Around the time of Christ, exactly. Mm-hmm. So Christ could have been living when the first diamonds, for those who believe in Christ, anyway, so there we go, 2,000 years ago and onward. And the reason we're talking about, pardon me.
What?
Kind of a big breakfast today. I just had to, excuse me, the reason we're talking about it is we're moving to India. 9 out of 10. One of the things we make a commitment to our clients, and our list of clients globally are growing at an alarming rate. We're expanding the company at an alarming rate. There's lots to do. It wasn't, when I came back out of retirement, I never had imagined, well, maybe I had actually, that we'd be as busy as we are globally. and the challenges that would come with that. But you can't ignore India in the diamond industry, because over 9 out of 10 diamonds, over 90% of the diamonds in the world are cut in India. So understanding the process, whether they come out of a mine or out of a laboratory, these diamonds are rocks, really. And so they need to be cut and manufactured and turned into diamonds. And whether it's a round diamond or a princess cut diamond or a marquee cut diamond or a cushion cut diamond, these are all manufactured. That's what we call it in the trade, cut in India. And so we're moving to India. We already have our man on the ground there, and it's more direct access that benefits our clients globally. It moves us to the top of the list. And if you've heard me talk about this before, we get first access. There's a reason our diamonds are the most beautiful in the world. I've represented top mines in the world. I have those relationships. The top laboratories are the only ones we're working with. And if someone would have ever told me that I would be talking about a top laboratory and working with them, and that would be my relationship to the industry, I would have thought that was crazy. But we have seen the onslaught of laboratory-grown diamonds.
Yeah, they're taking over.
And they're all being, whether they come out of a mine or out of a lab, manufactured in India. And so it just makes sense for us. And I've been talking about the fact, sort of sneakily a little bit, that we're going to open there, but we're opening there.
Yes, we are.
So what's the most interesting thing you've found out about India so far?
In regards to the diamond industry?
Yes.
Well, some fun facts. Is this going to be my thing, fun facts?
Yeah, fun facts can be your thing. This is your last episode, okay, after your behavior this morning?
No problem.
Okay.
No problem at all.
I'm just kidding. You actually proved to be much more of a personality and much more popular with our viewers than, because I don't get it, but they really seem to like you and they think you're funny. And
I feel so validated. I don't get much here at all.
Don't start complaining about your employer again.
No recognition.
Okay? No recognition.
Whatsoever.
What is this but recognition?
I don't know. Maren, you're going to be on the podcast. And that's it.
Well, aren't you glad you are? Okay, don't answer that. Let's move on to we'll segue from there right to fun facts.
Okay.
How does that? Okay,
let's make it fun.
Give me a fun fact.
Okay, so as we know, there's a lot of tradition, religion in India, and there was one tradition or belief that held by ancient Indians, rather, that they believe that diamonds were created by lightning striking rocks, making them symbols of divine and eternal love.
That's so beautiful.
But on the other hand, in some Indian traditions, wearing diamonds of the wrong astrological alignment was believed to bring about bad luck.
Yeah, now they call those guys who gave an engagement ring and it didn't work out.
Yeah, that's the bad luck that exists now.
Because here's one of the things you need to understand about that bad luck is she owns it. You give her the diamond, the law's the same everywhere. She gets to keep it. It's a gift. And
that's why no one wants to buy your used engagement rings.
The bad Gigi.
Yeah,
juju.
Bad Gigi, bad juju.
Bad
everything.
Yeah, bad karma. Karma's a big word in the world today. So, and it's why there's no secondary diamond market. No one would buy their diamond there. Yeah. But again, when blood diamonds came along, and I'll tell this story since we're kind of there, we do millions in sales. And it's interesting to me that when blood diamonds came along, no one ever talked about the fact that blood diamonds, if they could get a better price. Guys, women, and men have two distinct different agendas when it comes to owning a diamond. She wants beauty, he wants a deal. And I think that's one of the reasons that we've been so successful here is they're the most beautiful diamonds in the world at prices that defy comparison. And certainly with the collapse of the mine diamond industry and the rise and price pressure put on the industry by laboratory-grown diamonds, I say it's the best time in the world for a guy to buy a diamond ever. But understand this, 90% chance it's been to India. In fact, I'd say it's closer to 100% chance. And it's little travels to her finger. Okay, what's another one? Another fun fact.
Another fun fact. Let me see. Oh, the largest uncut diamond came from India.
Well, that's not true anymore.
What's the largest uncut diamond?
The largest uncut diamond ever. The first one, you're talking about the...
Great Mogul.
The Great Mogul. That was some time ago. Today you've got everything from the... putting me on the spot here. I know the answers. It's just... number one is the crown jewels of England, that diamond. The Cullinan was 1.5 pounds.
Pound and a half. How many carats is that?
Well, I don't know. Do you have Google on your phone?
You're the diamond stud. Shouldn't you know this?
I'm going to say 1.5 pounds is, and look it up, how many carats was the, and I'm going to say it's just over 3,000 carats. 3,100 carats. Let's see if I'm right. There's 5 carats in a gram. Each one's broken down to smaller units of measurement.
2,267.962 carats. Only about 1,000 carats off.
That's the rough, the original rough, or the Cullinan diamond?
This is just how many pounds in a carat, or how many carats in a pound.
Oh, no. Google the weight of the Cullinan diamond. That's what I was going on about.
Cullinan diamond.
Yeah. 1.5 pounds. I'm right.
3,106 carats.
Look at that. Hey? Now, is that impressive?
That's pretty impressive.
How many people in the world know that?
Well, I mean, the one I was talking about, only 787 carats in its rough form.
And at one point, the Great Mogul was the biggest diamond in the world. Mm-hmm. So there you go. So I'll correct Google on my industry where it's appropriate. Or was that AI I'm correcting?
AI.
So if you want to know diamonds, I'm your guy. Just Google me. Well, don't even Google me. Call me, text me, reach out, because I know the facts.
Speaking of AI being wrong.
My kids used to bug me about the fact that I should be on Jeopardy because I have all this useless information that I've retained. None like the diamond industry. I was explaining to someone the other day, I ran into one of my old clients and I told them everything about the quality of their diamond, but I could not remember their names for the life of me. And I do this all the time. I'll recognize a diamond and not the person. Is that wrong or is it so right?
Well, you're not much of a people person. You're more of a diamond guy.
Remember I told you I was going to stab you with a pen?
Which time?
Okay.
There have been multiple devices that you wanted to stab me with.
Stab, hit. And so let's move on. You know, I only cut it there because I did a commercial or a post. I think you saw it, the one where it was the holiday season and sometimes it's okay to throw rocks at girls. Uh-huh. Well, when Donald Trump wasn't in power, I used to get complaints about that.
Really?
Yeah. So sometimes, and it's diamonds. You're throwing diamonds at a girl for Christmas, or right?
It's a little sensitive.
Right? It's got to be hard to be a woman. Anyway, let's move on.
So hard.
I'm the middle of 4 sisters, by the way. I come by this honestly. What's your next fun fact?
God, how many fun facts do you need?
I don't know, but I'm doing so well, I don't want to get off it yet. Okay.
Okay. What else have we got? Ancient Indian texts like the Arthashastra, if I'm saying that correctly, referred to diamonds as symbols of power and prosperity, and Indians believed that diamonds had protective powers.
Okay, so what about, here's one. Okay, yeah, that's all. What about the Kohinoor diamond? The Kohinoor diamond, this big, beautiful, I believe it's green, correct?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
Well, Kohinoor, we were talking about it. You had pulled it up and mentioned it. The crown jewels, it now belongs to England, and there is a very strong movement. I don't know why I stopped at move there. Move. Movement in India to get the Kohinoor back. And the Kohinoor is one of the 10 most valuable diamonds in the world. I think it's in the top 5. Do you have it there? It is a green diamond. I'm correct, right?
It's a D, colorless.
Oh, never mind. It's D, colorless. Oh, I'm thinking of the Dresden green now. It's okay. I make mistakes, okay? I'm only human.
You need your nap, I think, is the problem.
I already have my nap. And
You had
it's
your
not a
meditation.
nap, it's a meditation.
That turns into a nap 90% of the time.
Calm.com, okay? Love it.
It's not helping. Trust me.
Anyway, why are we moving to India, you ask? Not you, but our look, we give our clients the most direct access in the world. I'm going to make a prediction. I've been telling my clients this, and look, they're all over the world. We have Saudi princes and princesses as clients. We have, some of the most prestigious, Hollywood names in the industry as clients. I've rubbed shoulders with all of these people. The crown jewels of England, pardon me, but the British family has given me a couple of medals. Royal family. Thank you very
Is that what you
much.
want?
Yeah, every time. I give myself one normally, but for philanthropy. But here's the thing, okay? The industry's changed forever. On the horizon is a new luxury, and the luxury is intelligent. It's not overpaying for your diamonds, but it's understanding, like you would your financial portfolio or a stock you're going to buy, to maximize value. And the value maximization, this is good stuff, eh? And I just come up with this. Is, look, why would you pay more in a world where there's true transparency for the most beautiful in the world? You get the true luxury just at prices that defy comparison, and that's who we are. So it's a different way to look at the theory of, I'm not even going to talk about this. This is so good.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Well, the industry has tried to say it's such a good financial investment, and it was a lie the whole time. So why don't you fight back by making it a real, actual, investment in what counts here? It's love. The return is beauty, and nothing else matters anymore except that you don't overpay or pay retail. Like, I'm sorry, some morons, not our clients, of course, but some people do for no reason anymore. It's just gotten out of hand, the markups in the industry. And, here's the thing. When you deal with us, you're dealing with broker direct pricing. Right now in the industry, you're buying old stock. It was the worst Christmas season, holiday season, Hanukkah season. They've had Diwali season. They've had in decades. The diamond prices are falling. Well, why would you pay more? Why would you pay the old prices? It doesn't make any sense. And so we're providing our clients more and more, and you're going to see this very, very soon in a more dramatic way, with access to the world's most beautiful, because we have it at prices that defy comparison, because we get them. And, why wouldn't you pay what your ex-jeweler paid? And I'm saying ex-jeweler because the industry's in trouble. They can't keep pushing these margins for garbage. Ask yourself why IGI certificates are so popular when no credible company in the world except, low budget retailers would ever use them. Right? It's because it makes them profits and it blinds you to the facts of diamonds. And, I call on people. I'm getting on a bit of a roll here, like I often do, actually.
Rambling on.
Look, but it's not rambling on. It's raging on. Stop making it a stupid decision with your heart to own a diamond. If she has the most beautiful, you have the best price. That's all anybody can hope for in the diamond world today.
Yeah. It's crazy how few people really know what goes on in the industry. I didn't know before I started working like in the industry, and I was astounded at the true value of diamonds. Like I just assumed, oh, diamonds are expensive because they're really valuable and they're really rare, and they're, you know, it's rare to have a diamond, stuff like that. But then I learned, and I was like, this needs to be like shouted from the rooftops. Like, you know, it's
it's still
shocking.
You're absolutely right, and it's still amazing to me the amount of people that don't get it, that don't understand even the grading system, and they still walk around in total darkness about the fact that these are somehow, because they come out of a mine, going to have an appreciative value. The mine diamond industry, as we've known it, is dead. It's dead. They don't want to admit it. You know, you've got De Beers. We got one of our friends and clients in downtown London, England, happened to be walking by the De Beers offices with Anglo American right downtown London, England. And, you know, this company's been up for sale, and we know of offers they've had that they've turned down, but no one wants them. No one wants De Beers right now. It's like catching a falling knife. Who wants to do that? So it's an interesting time in the industry. It's an interesting time for you as a consumer. You know, I know we get a lot of jewelers on here. Please don't take offense to what I say. All I do is report the facts. All I want you to do is look at your business and make sure you have it headed in the right direction for the future, because it's about to change a lot. Look, if De Beers doesn't survive, or they split it off like they're talking about and make it a private company all on its own, this is going to change our industry forever. Look, mines are closing. What does it mean? What does it mean? They don't have any business anymore. I know from doing my own insider checking, and when I do insider checking, I'm talking to De Beers. I've employed De Beers employees, 20-year veterans. I know lots of people at the top of the industry. I also know lots of guys in the mines, and I can tell you right now, they're looking for jobs.
Are we allowed to tell them how much it costs De Beers to run a mine for a month?
Yeah, maybe we should do that as an email-in question or something.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it's shocking, and you will be shocked.
Ridiculous.
Way up in the frozen tundra of northern Canada, which, by the way, are the only viable mines in North America, they've matured, which means they're on their way out. Okay, there's due to laws of how far down you can dig, due to the pipeline, due to safety. These mines have matured, and they're on the downside. They're going to close no matter what happens. But to keep a mine running in the Great White North, where the tundra is frozen 8 months out of the year, is $30 million a month.
Can you believe that? How the heck are they paying that?
Well, the markups on the diamond industry is the way they've done it. When they could do it, those days are gone. Those days are gone. You know, I was reading an article, and, you know, I get up every day and I read all the articles and I look at everything. And, you know, the first time, and here's one I don't like to talk about, but on the coattails of all of this is the fact that for the first time in 2024, mined natural fancy colored diamonds fell in price. They fell in price, and no one could see this one coming for sure. But this is what's happening. People are waking up. They're starting to understand. Now, I have a different view of mined diamonds that are natural fancy colored diamonds in very specific categories. But for most, and I've been saying this forever, there's only categories of natural fancy colored diamonds that are going to survive and thrive, and the rest are all going to go the way of the lab grown. Their prices are going to keep dropping, and, you know, I'm happy to get with anybody who thinks they'd like to invest in a natural fancy colored diamonds. I've learned all the lessons. I know it well, and yeah, it's an exciting time. You need to know what you're doing. You need to have the facts. Don't waste your money. The return is beauty. Make sure that your diamond buying dollars go into your diamond and not into the high overheads or the debts of some jeweler. And when you see these jewelry stores with massive amounts of showcases full of rings, you're paying for a part of every ring in that showcase. That's the debt I'm talking about. You shouldn't have to pay it. There's a new paradigm in the world. There's a new way to own your diamonds. We're the way.
Nice.
Did you like that?
I did, yeah. I think it was powerful.
Pretty good. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm
and we
getting better
just
at
hit
this.
25 minutes.
So I gotta go. Is
So
that
we-
I gotta go?
So I gotta go.
So you're doing a great job on here. Your ratings.
Thank you.
I mean, it's like I said this morning. You're not really attractive enough for.
Are you resenting the fact that I'm doing well?
No. It just you annoy me when you find out you're doing well with things. It's just because you kind of become the boss a little bit, right? You have control issues. Like your mother was a controller, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have control issues, which is fine with me, by the way. Look, we have a lot of fun here at work. It's fun to deal with us. If you're looking for a diamond, if you have one, to all our clients who tune in, to all our clients who have rare rock inside your ring, we made some promises to you. Those promises are about to become manifest. Number one, if it says rare rock in your ring, that diamond is the most beautiful diamond in the room anywhere you go, and that's now and for the rest of your life. Unless they find ways to put light sources into diamonds. Anyway, there's lots going on.
Don't give anyone any ideas.
I'm kidding. And the craftsmanship is as good as you get in the whole wide world. It's a new luxury. It's a new way to look at luxury. Why wouldn't you? Why pay retail is the big one for me. Yeah, that was good. We were good again.
Yeah.
You're way better than Katrina. Just kidding, Kat. We love you. We miss you.
We love you, Katrina. Please
What
come
did
back.
Katrina say? We were going to do the vanilla chocolate thing?
Yeah, 1 week vanilla, 1 week chocolate.
You guys are crazy.
She
God
said
bless
it.
you guys. I know she said it. That's something she would say.
Yeah.
I have to remind her quite often she's half Filipino, even though it doesn't really.
Why is it so important to you that she knows that?
Only because she has this black persona, and I want to crack. The same thing I do with you is try to, keep you under my thumb.
Destroy my sense of self.
Yeah, destroy your sense of self, make your workplace intolerable.
You were trying for a bit, didn't work.
No, what I got is a good employee. Do or die, baby. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we're approachable. Approach. We've got questions. We've got
Got
the
answers.
God bless.